and that's all I would look at it from
yeah.
as a pure, ticket sales, perspective. It's just like,
yeah.
Is it like a lottery? Like eventually, she'll make that money.
Whatever news details you can find by visiting stables. Is that really all that it is? So you search for Princess Zelda. Joshua heard a rumor that the princess might be based in Rito Village off of Hebra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm here. But now do I need to go... So I'm in the Rito Village. You would think that I would have had, like, a sighting.
What the heck is that? It looks like a fuel gauge.
That's the temperature. So that's how I know that. But So my hairpiece cools me off, so now I won't die in the sun.
But
And then I have enough armor, I guess, that I'm not gonna die from. Still in the heaven winds, the heaven grew lifeless just as the air blew, thinned. With the world in upheaval, we pushed up to the Lord. Ships soared and built as a pasture sky where the God ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. Its winds brought us new life. Fine spark. This song is about the ark that saved Rio Vision a long time ago. So it's happening now. We're praising the song because we think if we sing it just right, then the Stormworm ark will save us.
So we need to find an ark?
Yes, that's what it would sound like.
It's on top of the mountain.
On top of the mountain. But I can't climb the mountain because I don't have the froggy suit.
How do you get the froggy suit?
I have to go and find all the stables.
Why would a frog help you climb?
Because certain frogs, I guess, stick to things. We've been in this diatribe that I haven't really been paying attention. Trying to figure out where to go.
Oh.
But yeah, it's just, that's kind of the whole point, is like, it's good that it has some fans. And I guess it's like an 88 on Rotten Tomatoes with fans. But the problem with Rotten Tomatoes now, though, is that they are not allowing bad reviews. Like, they're censoring things. And they did that. What was the last movie they did that with? There was a movie that just came out, same kind of flop kind of thing, and they did the same thing.
Why would you
Because they want to make money. And like, how does I'm sure Rotten Tomatoes is connected somehow with these studios, right? I'm sure it's their cash cow somehow.
This kind of goes back to my point about, reading reviews and stuff like that. How do you trust anything? Because how do you know what you're getting is actually right, whether it's a good review or a bad review? I mean, bad reviews are probably made by people, but the good reviews, when you read the bad reviews, they're like, when I'm looking for cars and car dealerships and stuff, they're just like, they literally pay people for good reviews. They say that they will give them a gift card if they leave them a good review. And then it's just like, if any of that's true, so I don't know if it is or not, right? But I mean, say that they give you a gift card when you make a purchase anyway. Would you be more inclined to leave a good review if they gave you a little extra something back? Yeah, people are easy.
Yeah.
So whether they do it overtly or not, right, it skews what's going on. And all I really, I don't know. There's no way to really trust any place, regardless if there's reviews or not.
Right. Well, and that's the thing, is that's why you have to that's why I like Gephardt, right? People trust Gephardt, and so that's why.
That's true.
That's why people will follow what he says. So it's like that's kind of what in my mind has to happen, is you have to go with people that you trust. And so it's like, and the thing is you have to be genuine about when you disagree. Like Michael Knowles said something today that I disagree with. And so it's like, okay, I don't agree with what he's saying, so then I'm not going to follow that idea. Mm-hmm. But then I don't discard everything else he said, because he's also said things that are good. And so it's like, I actually like the Ritos. They're kind of cool. And so it's like,
I just Link know all these people.
so this is the Link from Ocarina of Time. So this Link has been around for a while. In Breath of the Wild, he was alive, and then there was a 100-year calamity, and then he brought everything back.
And Papa's got nothing on his forearms.
True. But yeah, it's just, and I don't remember Breath of the Wild. Maybe that was a Breath of the Wild little character. But that's true, because it's like we bought the car that we bought, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, and that's why people buy stuff for its cachet. So like we bought a Subaru because Subarus have been known to be good.
Yeah.
Now this is where it kind of goes into your point. So Toyota's been good, right? People like Toyotas. It's been good. It's been safe. Da 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 da. Well, what do you say to the people who died because
they put
those, like my car, the Yaris, it had one of those airbags.
Yeah.
Like it could have killed me. I got it changed, so I should be fine now. But like the people and the owners before could have died. And it's like, so Toyota, like they did something and it killed people. So and it shouldn't have happened. And like the Toyota CEO, like I read an article a long time ago at ATK. We had a whole like meeting about it as we met, and it was talking about like what do you do and how do you move forward. And it's like he had to rebuild trust, and he had to figure out a way. He had to figure out a way to overcome it. And part of it is probably one, just making good, like you obviously have the recalls, but then I'm sure they lost a lot of business, and people probably went to Honda and Subaru because of it. And it's like me, I love our Subaru. Was it frustrating that what we had to go through to get the transmission fixed? Sure, but we had the warranty. It wasn't a big deal. So like I'm happy with that car. But someone else could have bought that car and bought it from Pressman, and they would have had such a different they would have had a different review if we were both writing reviews.
Depending on who that person is, right?
Yeah, and like depending on me, depending on him, right? Yeah. Like we're just different people. And that's the thing too, is that's also fair in my opinion. That's fair. Like it's fair that and if you're honest and truthful, then, oh my gosh, sometimes
it's because you got a spear and a rock in your back.
I know. I made this rock spear just to make you upset.
Does it actually make it that much more powerful?
Just a little bit. Like what the rock maybe adds like a point, but I mean a point.
Does it weaken it at all?
No, okay. It only makes it stronger. But yeah, so and that's fair. And so honestly, what you really have to do is you just have to be like, hey, like this is something I like. I am gonna hope for the best, and off I go. And then sometimes you're gonna make the wrong choice. Sometimes you're gonna make the right choice. And maybe that's not a lot of comfort, but honestly, that's
a magic man.
That's sometimes the best that any of us got, though, too. Come on, Link. Oh my gosh.
At least he doesn't know that you're shooting at him.
Oh!
Oh, no, he does. Have you beat a Magic Man yet?
I have. I beat a red one, and I got his staff.
Wow, he froze it. Dang.
Oh my gosh. I'm expecting him to be able to roll, and he can't roll. Oh my gosh. Everyone out there is probably like, yeah, no duh.
All 3 of our viewers, woo! I was thinking if we got really tired, I had a memory sent by Facebook today about when my brother and I were trying to look into doing podcasts. We did little things, and it's about a 7-minute audio of us discussing Bigfoot.
That's fun.
So, if the 3 of you want to listen to it and take a break from at least one of our voices and listen to a younger me, then chime in. Or if we get really tired and bored of talking, in the groin. Let us know if you want to hear about Bruce and Deuce's take on Bigfoot.
What was it called?
Bruce and Deuce. I don't know.
That's so funny.
It sounded pretty good. My brother is actually really good at this kind of stuff because he did radio for a while. He did radio DJing and radio programs at SUU, won a bunch of awards. So,
Sapphire sword. What should I drop? Probably this.
why can't you combine the sticks?
I can.
Oh, no, like, you had 2 of the same kind. See that? There's 5 and 5, right? Aren't they the same?
Yeah, I could, but it wouldn't do what you think it's gonna do. It would be like,
It wouldn't free up a space, is what I mean.
no. Well, no, it will. It'll free up a space, but it won't. It's like, that's what it is. No. But it does free up a space.
Oh my gosh.
So good. Don't you love it? It's so good. I love it so much.
Like, it would be one thing if it merged and it looked like something different instead of literally just.
So that is how that is what happened here.
Yeah, that would.
That did happen. That does happen. But basically, I think what they're trying to get at is this. It's like, okay, there's so many things that you can merge. We're not going to take the time to like figure out all the different things that you can merge and then come up with another like sprite that shows it. But we will still let you do it so that you can have this, because now my weapon is double, it's a 10 power weapon now. Oh, that guy's gonna hit me right on top of my stupid head.
Can you guys stop attacking me while I eat this skewer?
Yeah. Well, and if I could figure out how to do the dumb, let's see. Nope, that's not what I want. Do I have a bomb? I do have a bomb. Dang it.
Killed you too.
Too close. Whoops!
The master fighter right here. That lost us a viewer. They're just like, well, this guy's an idiot.
This guy sucks. That's all right. That's what makes this fun. Let's be honest. Let's all be honest with ourselves. Everyone knows that that's more enjoyable. I'm not going to waste my time with that guy, though. I'm done with that guy. I can probably shoot this into them, though.
Did I not sleep at all or something last night?
I've been sleeping so bad. Like, just so
Need
terribly.
one of those. Yeah.
And I've been going to bed at like freaking like 3 in the morning.
Oh jeez. I at least I get to bed at a good time, and then I wake up anywhere between 4 and 6, and then I try to go back to sleep, and sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm just laying there, and I think I go to sleep, and I don't think I go to sleep. And then it's pretty much up before 6 today, and I just kind of laid there, and then I was just like, guess I'm getting up. So then I just kind of slowly get on up. I mean, I don't know, it just catches up with you. I did do a fair amount of shoveling this morning.
Yeah.
I am going to try to manually take out part of my front yard sift through the dirt for all the rocks to put a base layer of rocks to xeriscape part of the lawn, and then buy rocks to finish it off and top it off.
Right.
So that is
Oh yeah, I haven't shown you that yet. I'm gonna show you something that
painstaking process.
you will enjoy a lot, I think.
The rice balls?
No. Maybe you would like that. I don't know. Oh. So you can make a fire shield like that guy's making, like that guy has.
Let's see. Oh wow.
I'm actually just gonna try and take his.
In your face.
Let's see.
These guys aren't very good.
Buckle on a boomerang. See, that's what I've been trying to figure out. I'm just not good at it yet. Oh my gosh!
Dangarang Rufio.
Dang-a-ring!
Bangarang. Wonder why that didn't catch on.
Oh, it did when it was there.
Yeah, long enough though.
I remember. Well, things just go in and out. I
he
mean,
would have been a total.
YOLO is dead. Like, people don't really say that anymore.
That's because COVID killed everybody living once.
It's true.
They're like, YOLO, COVID. You don't live once. You just sit here once for a couple of years. And you just kind of lose track of time. I mean,
we're just going to call this a loss in our playbook. And, oh, I think I should have farther. I want your shield, sir. Yep, that's shield. Get away, Wayne. Get away.
you're on fire.
I am on fire.
But you're supposed to be heat resistant for another 4 minutes.
No, that's actually
I know.
my it's not this, it's different than what you're thinking. That adds to my abilities in the heat.
Yeah. No.
All right, drop you, take you.
Add them together. Are you out of shield space?
So now that's what I have, and
How
it
long
is super effective.
How long does that last for?
So
Until the battery runs out?
Well, the battery will run out, and then you do have to like. It won't fire until the battery's like charged again.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This guy.
Doesn't look super effective at the moment, Mike.
At least
All right,
it's
there it
not.
goes.
At least it's not killing me. It's only.
That's true. Just knocking you back.
Yeah. But yeah, it does run out of like health, just like.
Hey, go help that guy in the middle of this battle. Or go tell him to drop it. Maybe he'll get mad enough to kill some guys for you.
What guy? What are you looking?
He's holding up the sign, the guy that loves president,
Yeah.
dictator dude, whatever.
I've helped him a couple of times in other places too.
Have you gotten more sleepover tickets?
I have.
Have you cashed any of them
No,
in?
I have not.
Because he's weird, huh?
Ah!
Oh my gosh, not even with fire shield?
Yeah. Well, and there's so many. There's like you can make the fire spear. You can do lots of stuff. Still just don't have. It's just too many people. My skills are not that good at this game yet.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem.
Ah, man, it feels like such a weird day. That the holiday weekend really, even on vacation, changed it up for me because I went down to see my parents. So. That thing's like devastating.
Really, what I need to do is find more bombs.
Yeah.
Have more bones.
Have some more flower bombs. Bomb flower?
Yes.
Bomb diggity? You like to bag it up?
I like to bag it up, up. I like the way you work it. Yo, diggity. Oh my gosh. Stupid thing.
To that. Let's see. What do we got? Oh.
See, I can do it too, you jerks.
We're going to be done in about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll have to be done like right then. Elson just took a shift. So maybe he's take her to work. At 3.
That's exactly why you need to get her a car.
That's true. Can she drive herself at 15 to work with a car?
Oh, is she only 15?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I don't think so.
No,
I thought somebody
I mean,
told me
she'll
they
be
said
able to. She'll be able to get a permit, but
She's
you
got
can't drive without.
she's
You
got a
can't
permit.
drive the permit without someone in the car that has a
Yeah,
license.
that's what I thought. I thought somebody was telling me there was an exception to that for work. But
Maybe I guess that could be true, but
right.
there's a lot. People say a lot of things.
I know,
just
right?
Like,
I'm not going to trust that. That's for sure
Yeah.
without verifying it. I just thought that maybe we had talked about this, but I can't remember who told me that. So,
well, and it's one of
I
those
did
things.
when I was
Well, right. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
But
Is
that's-
it's like that sounds like someone did it and then was like, "Yeah, you can do this."
No, but I mean, this is ridiculous that I got my permit at 14, because that was the law back in Mississippi at the time, and my license at 15, and so I've been driving around for quite a while with people and by myself. That makes it almost driving as long as our friend's been alive, who has not been very loquacious recently.
Oh, that's an understatement.
I was talking to Special K,
Oh my gosh.
Special Time, or Crystal, about that. I was just like, I feel bad. Like, did I do so? Like, have I stayed away too long? Have I not done enough stuff? But he's an adult too. He can reach.
Well, and that's the thing
not
is like, I love both of you, but I've reached out and said, "Hey, when can we hang out?" And then I get no responses, and so it's like, so I've taken that as in, well, we could hang out, but the mean way to say it is this: I'm not being made a priority. That's the sad way to put it. The way that the nice way to put it is probably just, well, you forgot. You saw the text and then forgot, and it's like, okay, that could be, but that's I have the same complaint. It's like from him about him, and I told, but it's like I told Trevor this the other day. It's like, Trevor, what day are we gonna do this? Can't get him to do it. Can't get him to do it.
Yeah.
How many times have I said to you, hey, pick a day? And you don't pick a day.
I know. Bad at picking days.
So do I need to pick the day? Or do you want, or is it that you're just like, I would rather do other stuff? Which is also fine. But it's just, like in my estimation, there's no way for me to know.
Yeah.
Like if I'm just talking about myself, like there's no way that I could figure out like what to do.
Yeah.
Because I can't get a response. And so it's just like, okay, so then I
know. I keep on thinking gonna get farther along in the stuff that I'm trying to get done, and then I never do, and then stuff like this comes up.
Well, and it's something that we all know. It's just a matter of like priorities and like, what do you build a priority? What are you making your priority?
Yeah.
And it's not like it's bad that you or anyone's making a priority different than like me or Destin, but if we don't take the time to set this aside to make each other priorities, then it will happen just like what is happening, which is nothing.
Yeah.
Like that is what will continue to happen. So like if we all sat down, we said, okay, we want to hang out, and it doesn't even have to be the same day. Like what, because I've been thinking about this a lot. So what I've decided to do is on Sunday, I'm going to try and remember to call you dummies, and I'm going to ask you every Sunday, hey, what day this week can you hang out? And then hopefully, but then I got to hope that you guys are going to respond.
Yeah.
Or it will just go the way it is, and that's fine. Like, you guys don't have to hang out with me. Like, that's
It's true.
You know.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on in his world. I asked him because yesterday was his birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna text you to tell him, but I thought you were Facebook friends and I'd tell you. But so
No.
Sorry, I left Facebook.
You definitely cannot assume that. I don't even know if we are Facebook friends, actually. Oh my gosh, this guy. All right.
I asked him what he
Arrow
was
to
doing.
the eyes.
And then I asked him. It was a bit late, but and I was just like, Chris was like, well, you should offer him, to buy him dinner or something or anything like that. So I did, and I haven't heard back from him. He just said he was working out. I was like, well, that's something. And he's like, okay. And that's the last I heard from him.